Hello, my all signs, my all stars. Very welcome to the channel Space and My Home. I am Shivalika and I welcome you to this space. Today we are doing an everything reading, all important things that you would like to know, whether you're single, whether you have a person in your mind, current feelings, no contact situation, your career, your work, everything so that you get a little bit of more clarity in your life. So very simple, very easy. And if you've subscribed to the channel, if you are a member, thank you so much. If you're brand new, please do keep an open mind. And if you like what you see, then go ahead and subscribe. That's all. So now that the intentions are set, let's go. And we're starting with Aries. Hello, Aries. Welcome. This is your reading. Let's see what wants to come out for you. We're going to look at love. We're going to look at connections. We're going to look at career. Everything that's important to you. Amazing cards are flying. Let's do this. Okay, we'll start with the single Aries. Let's see what your energy is. What are you showing? Single Aries, we've got... Okay, single Aries are very happy wherever they are. They're invested in their work. They're invested in their project. They have absolute clarity in life, by the way. This is a brilliant energy. I just want to say you're coming across as very strong, probably intimidating to people who see you. But at the same point of time, you know your game. You know what you're doing. You're not showing me love at all. You're not showing me that you have the space for love. Maybe someone who matches your ideas, your ideology, your passion towards the projects that you pursue. But the kind of energy, Aries, you're showing is absolutely phenomenal. It is independent. It is a very proud energy. And you're so clear and you're so aware. Good for you. Good for you. You're holding yourself, protecting yourself. And when somebody can match what you bring to the table, only then single Aries will be ready. Love that. Okay, Aries, if you are in a connection or if you have a person on your mind, let's see the energy there. Let's go. On your side, the person on your mind. Okay. There is a lot happening here. There is a lot. You are, and I think this is not for those who are single, because they're really doing well. This is if you have a person on your mind, Aries. You have a lot. Your mind is not at one place at a particular point of time. It is at too many places. You're doing too many things. It's almost like you're running the show. You are running the show. It's taking, I don't know if you have time for somebody else, but what you are showing me is that you have a lot on your plate. You have a lot on your plate and you are dealing with a lot of people at the same point of time. Still, I am not catching the energy of another person. So if you do have a person on your mind, their energy, I think they're changing. They are changing. I don't think they've made it, to be very honest. They're on the path, possibly, work in progress, but I'm not picking up the energy of someone who's made it. But I do want to tell you that the energy that I'm picking up here for you, obviously they are on your mind. This person is waiting for a chance to act. It's like they're getting ready to do something. They are getting ready to do something. You guys are operating very independently. I want to say that. Let's see what is the energy of the connection though. What is the energy of the connection? It is slowly transforming. Two things, Aries, very strongly. I'm picking up either the distance or the gap between both of you is increasing, or the stronger part that I am picking up, and I so hope that is what is happening towards you and whoever this person is or this energy is, that there is a very silent transformation, very quiet transformations. These are not the transformations in the connection also that you talk and scream about, When the time comes, it reveals itself. That kind of a transformation. It's very quiet. Nothing is being spoken. Nothing is being spoken. Yet this equation is transforming. Yet this equation is changing. It's going to take a while, by the way. Let's see what you want from this person. What do you want from this person? I think you want them to close the gap. I think you want them to come closer. I think there is a distance between you. I think you also want them to see your view, your perspective. Maybe you want to introduce them in your future and you want them to see that part too. Let us see what is their intention towards you. I think they want you to understand that whatever they're pursuing requires their time. You know, they're very hard to catch. They're very, very hard. They're very, very fast. And they have I don't know, but very strongly I'm picking up, they have a one-track mind. If they put their mind to something, that is precisely what they're going to be. I'm guessing they're expecting understanding from you, because from the page to the night, they are on a path. They want to master, they want to become something. Let us see what is the possible outcome for this connection. Possible outcome. You cannot make this up though. You cannot. We've got the Lovers. So this is, I mean, look, Lovers is essentially, this is Gemini energy. This is essentially a love card. This is a love reading. We're talking about you and the person on your mind. This could be twin flame. This could be soulmate. This could be one of those people in your life. I don't know if you get to keep them, but they're definitely meant to be in your life to interact, to share, to exchange some sort of very strong energy. So, possible outcome, Aries, Lovers. If you are in a no contact situation, let's see what we've got there. If you are in a no contact situation, Aries, we've got, oh wow, talk about no contact. There is absolute no contact. And I'm also picking up no interest at this point of time. Zero interest. Whoever this person is, whatever this energy is of no contact, it's actually coming from boredom. It's coming from apathy. It's coming from disinterest. You know, no inkling to do anything in life. Maybe the no contact is just not because your relationship has gone sour. Maybe it has just run its course. Also, take a good look at yourself. In no contact situations, people get very anxious. They stop doing things that they're supposed to do. So I sincerely hope, underneath we have Emperor, that is your power card, but it's underneath. I sincerely hope, just because it's no contact, you've not made yourself less than what you are. Yeah, there's been a lot of waiting. There's been a lot of waiting and watching who's going to break the no contact. But I just want to tell you that because we've got the Star on the other side, it is good. The no contact was needed. The no contact was necessary. The no contact, I don't know about the other person, but if you use it well, if you remember your power, if you do not let the world know that you are missing out on someone, because you're truly not missing out on anyone. If you keep yourself well, this no contact has served its purpose. Okay. Let's take out your energy for your career and work, Aries. At this point of time, we've got... Okay. We've got 2 threes on the table, which is absolutely yummy, because threes are all about creation. Threes are all about, you know, making things happen, coming together, teamwork. But we also have here the 8 of Swords in terms of your career. There may have been blockages. There may have been a sort of, I don't know if this has come out of the no contact or this has come out of your personal life, but there seems to be something that is holding you back. Aries, don't allow it to hold you back. Don't spend time in isolation. Get out, move about. You are your best when you're with people. in terms of career and work. There is the Empress here for you, which is absolute abundance. You're excellent in group dynamics. You're the kind of person who brings groups together, people together. People enjoy, they learn more, they thrive more, and kind of work happens much more better. But try your best to stay away from the Eight of Swords energy, because it's going to drain you. So in terms of your career and work, you are absolutely safe if you are going to keep yourself in group dynamics, with groups, with people where you vibe and you belong. Try to do that for yourself, because that's where your growth and that's where your abundance lies. That's the message that I have for you. Wow. A whole lot of... So all in all, I think Aries is doing pretty well. Pretty well. Moving on to Taurus. Hello, Taurus, and welcome. This is your reading. Love, connection, career, money, no contact, everything. Let's see what wants to come out for you, Taurus. Let's go. We're going to take a look at all things that matter for you, to you. Let's go. Single Taurus. Let's start with single Taurus. Let's see what your energy is. Look, you're... I want to just say this. You're having a very good time. You're having a very good time. You're with people that celebrate you, people that you love, people that you're comfortable with. And I think you're completing a lot of life milestones as a single Taurus with your friends, which people would possibly do as a couple or as a partner. But you're doing all of those things. And we've got the World card here, and one of the signs on the World card is Taurus. You're a fixed sign. There is a way you operate, and you're absolutely proud about it, right? So, single Taurus, I can tell you that wherever you are right now. However, there is this energy of Five of Swords, and I don't think it's your energy. I don't think it's your energy. This could possibly be an ex. This could possibly be someone who feels they lost out on you. And obviously, they're not looking back at you with the same energy. Do I detect jealousy? Yes. Do I detect hate? Possibly, yes. Do I detect dislike? Yes. There are always going to be people like those. But single Taurus, I just want to tell you that you are accomplishing life milestones with your people, with your friends. And you're thoroughly actually enjoying them. So good for you. Taurus, if you are in a connection or if you have a person on your mind, let's see that energy. On your side, you've got, interesting, the person on your mind. Let's see the connection. Okay. There are people here, by the way. There are personalities here. On your side, you've got the Queen of Wands and the Hangman. It's almost like you're looking very good right now. You're looking amazing. And you have no doubt that you can lighten up rooms. You've got you're coming across as a very well-presented, well-done personality. Someone who has the capacity to turn heads, by the way. That's the kind of energy you're coming with. But it's almost like you're showing me you're waiting for someone, Taurus. Are you waiting for someone? Actually, you're showing me that you're waiting for someone. Now, I don't know if it's your other half, it's your best half, it's the person who completes you, but you are looking complete on your whole. But this is the energy of waiting for someone or something to happen. The person on your mind, by the way, they are coming in fast, very fast. Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords, possibly air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but they're coming in very fast. It is almost like you're waiting, and this could be a long distance connection. I don't know. It feels like that. Because the way they're coming, they are going to break the whole hangman moment, the delay moment. The connection, we've got Page of Swords and the Queen of Cups. There is a, how do I say this? We've got There is a difference here. There's a difference. You would know in terms of maturity, age, from the mindset, the way you both the approach towards life, the way you. There is a very, very clear-cut difference here. But I do want to say this, that it seems that both people, both energy is looking in the same direction, which is good news. Let us see what is your intention and what is their intention. Your intention, their, oh wow. This is a couple. This is a couple. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. You are the Queen of Wands. Your intention, moon. You are, I just want to say this, Taurus, you are sitting in an energy where I think you're waiting for them to make the move. I think it's time for them to make the move. Guess what? They are making the move. It's very evident. From their energy, from the connection, from their intentions, they're making the move. This is a couple coming together. Let's see what is the possible outcome of this connection, the possible outcome. Oh, wow. We've got the whole fire family here. You're an earth sign, Knight of Wands. This is the vehicle between the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, I'm telling you. This is what brings two people together. The mode of transport, the way of reaching. This is a couple, this is an equation coming together. Okay, Taurus, if you've been in a no contact situation, let's see the energy of that. We've got, how? That should have come here. How did this happen? We've got the Lovers. Is this the connection? Is it that you guys are apart? Because this is Lovers. For your no contact, you've got the Lovers. There is a connection here. There's a very strong, very serious connection that we're talking about. This is not ordinary. The Lovers has been in no contact. Two people have actually been not in contact. Is it distance? Is it difference? But it seems that that connection is coming together. It is coming together. And I want to tell you that for whatever reason this connection has not been, it has put you in a lot of, and I think this has happened on both the sides. There have been sleepless nights, there have been thinking whether this will happen, whether this will not happen. I don't think this no contact is because something went wrong. This could have been work, this could have been job, this could have been relocation, this could have been going away, this could have physically not been seeing each other. But on the other side, we've got the Emperor. Emperor is Aries, fire sign. There's a lot of fire on the table, by the way. I also want to say this, there is an authority and there is the permission of an authority needed in this connection. Sounds very strange to say it, but it does feel that way, that you need the permission and authority of someone in order to make this connection happen. Okay, let's look at your work and career, Taurus. What is coming out for you? Okay. You are, a lot of you are actively looking for jobs. You are looking for work. I can pick that up very strongly. You are scanning, you're scrolling, you're putting your biodata out, you're putting your resume out, and you are looking for every possible opening that matches your, however, you're not getting the lead at this point of time. Which is why a lot of you are doing maybe a side hustle, maybe you're doing, basically you're doing everything so that you can keep your money close, intact, and you don't have to have those days where you're not without money. So at the moment, you are looking for work, you're looking for a job, you're putting yourself out there, you're getting ready. That's the energy. I want to take out an advice here for you. I want to, because We've got the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, it is going to take a little bit time, say 3 months from now, because something is here at a distance from you. It may require a location shift. Be open and be flexible. That is also what the Seven of Cups is. Taurus, be open, be flexible. Do not overthink. And whatever your intentions, whatever is the kind of work that you're looking for, apply to as many places as possible. And be careful with your money whilst this gap is closing. Be careful with your money, you'll be absolutely fine. That is what I have for you. And we are moving on to Gemini. Hello, Gemini. And this is actually happening with everybody. So hello, Gemini, and welcome. This is your reading. And let's jump in and let's see what messages want to come out for you. Let us start with single Gemini. Let's go. Single Gemini, let's see what energy are you showing. Interesting. We have the Eight of Swords, we have the Three of Cups, and we have the Empress. Single Gemini. I think you have a problem trusting people. You have a problem trusting people, which is why at this point of time, single Gemini are very happy with their friends. It's like you're earning your money and you're spending it on your own. Maybe you're pampering your mom, you're pampering your parents, having a good time with your friends, but I do not see the energy of and in a sense, I want to say this, Gemini, not because you're not ready. It's just that you've closed yourself off to the concept of love. It's almost like you want to grow yourself, you want to nurture yourself. I think the love that people want from the other person, you're giving it to yourself, so that eventually when the love has to come into your life, it has to match this version, the Empress version of yours. So single Geminis are filling their own cup. If you are in a connection, if you have a person on your mind, let's see what we've got here for you, Gemini. And on your side, wow, the person on your mind, the connection. Ooh. Okay, there are really big energies here, very, very promising energies. You've got the Chariot and the Sun. You're looking phenomenal. You're looking fully, you're looking radiant. You're on the go. You may have just purchased a car, a vehicle. You're doing, I'm also picking up here the energy of you and a child. There is a child in this equation, by the way. But you're looking very good. Gemini, you're coming across very financially independent. You're sitting in the driver's seat. Let me tell you that, simply put. Now, the person on your mind, Four of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Look, their energy is very slow compared to yours. I have to say this. Which doesn't mean that they're good or bad. I'm just saying that your energy levels are extremely high. Their energy levels, maybe they're recovering, maybe they are in healing, maybe they are in therapy, maybe they are waiting, maybe they are, there is an energy mismatch here at the moment. For the connection, we get the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Makes me want to say the King of Swords is you, because that's air sign. Gemini, you're an air sign. The money, the stability, the home, the house, the full picture is in your mind. You're the one who's taking care of everything. Simply put, this connection, I was going to say collection, if that is of, I don't know, coming back, if this connection is held together by Gemini. Let us see what are your intentions towards this person and their intentions towards you, Gemini. Your intentions, their intentions, and possible outcome for this connection. Okay. Your intentions are Six of Swords. See, you want them to move. You want them to move. More air sign. You want them to move. You want them to get out. You want them to travel. This is so similar to the Chariot. Chariot is the major. This is the minor. You've got the major. and the minor both. So what you're expecting from them is to match your energy, is to get out, is to bring, I mean, if two people bring in equal, it is more beneficial for both of them. So you want them to get out and about and look for more, find more. Their intention towards you, Knight of Pentacles, again, there is more, their energy is, they're not coming across as, I'm picking up earth energy very strongly here. Their energy is just slow. It's almost like they wait for commands from you. You give a command and then they operate. They're very cautious. They don't know their next move. They're open. They're absolutely open. I have to tell you that. That's the good news. But they're not as highly charged as you are. That's the only difference. The possible outcome for this connection is the Page of Swords. Oh, there's a lot more to come. This is just the beginning. This is the energy of learning, daily interactions, talking more, finding more, seeking more, so much more. It just doesn't, it's going to be an everyday thing, the possible outcome. And I feel that the more conversations, the more communications, the more you both look at life together, forward, future-wise, the energy eventually will come on the same level. Okay, Gemini, if you've been in a no contact situation, let's see what we've got. Ooh, Queen of Swords. This is, you've got the Page of Swords, you've got the King of Swords. This is also Gemini energy, by the way. This is air sign Gemini energy. Queen of Swords is that energy, by the way, where this energy is very future forward, very future forward. She's a visionary. It's such a contrasting energy. If you go to ask this person the truth, they will tell you the truth, but they're not going to tell you what you want to hear. So if that's popped out for your no contact, this is just someone who's moved on with their life, and maybe you're there, maybe you're not there, maybe the contact is there, maybe contact is not there. But I just want to tell you the energy that's coming across is still moving on because life has to move on. That kind of energy. Oh, wow. We've got the Lovers, we've got the Queen of Swords, and we've got the King of Pentacles. Can this no contact be broken? Yes, absolutely. We've got Lovers on one side and we've got King of Pentacles. I told you I'm picking up earth sign very strongly. This is an earth-air connection. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and that's you, Gemini. And we've got Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy right here. This is a connection that is meant to grow. This is a connection. And I think not once, you'll have several no contact moments. Several. I'm picking up voluntary no contact, actually. Okay, let's take out for your work and career. Let's take out cards. Let's take out what wants to come out for you, Gemini. We've got, look, it looks phenomenal. It looks phenomenal. Page of Wands, Six of Wands, and then we've got the Moon. Moon is just not knowing the way forward. Moon is just a little moment of darkness. Moon is temporary. Moon is also your emotions and your intuition guiding you. But there is victory written all over whatever you're pursuing, whatever you are pursuing. For a lot of you, you're adding another skill, you're doing another job, it has a lot of, there's a lot of success written in your career and work. And I think there are some days where you get lost, some moments where you feel that, am I even in the right place? But yes, you are. You are. This is giving me the vibe of someone who, unlike a lot of people who have 10 years, 15 years of experience and it takes them that long to win. But Gemini, what I am picking up here is this is you in an unknown path, in an unknown territory, and you've put your faith into it, and you actually see success very fast, very, very fast. It's a very strong skill set of yours, by the way, I have to tell you that. Very strong. It's a feather on your cap. This is the kind of skill set that people talk about. That's good. That's great. Okay, that's what I have for you, Gemini. Moving on to Cancer. Hello, Cancer, and welcome. This is your reading, and we're going to look at everything that matters to you, everything that's important for you. Let's go. We'll start with a single Cancer. Let's see what your energy is. What are you showing single Cancers? Let's go. Isn't that odd? How do you do this, Cancer? You always make me... You catch me off guard, I have to tell you, because 2 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Single Cancers do not want to stay single at all. All single Cancers are looking for their partner, very actively searching, whatever your mode of searching is. You want to get married, you want to get settled, you want to have your life, and you want a lifelong partner. King of Pentacles is a very, it's earth energy. Earth is very compatible to you, by the way. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, very compatible to water sign Cancer. Yeah, you don't want to stay single there. Very, very simple. There is no other interpretation to this. And you want the lifelong love. You want the, this is the husband energy or the wife energy, however it resonates. But simply put, Cancers do not want to stay single. They want to be in a relationship now. Okay. If you do have a person on your mind or, a connection, let's see what the energy is there. What's going on, Cancer, on your side? Interesting. The person on your mind. Okay. And let's see what the connection looks like. Okay. Cancer, on your side, you've got the Judgment and the Moon. This is almost... it's like, should you pursue this? I think in a normal scenario, I don't know what normal is different for different people. Some people would not pursue a connection like this, okay? Simply put, because Moon is an unknown path. You don't know how it's going to end up. But there is a part of you that wants you to pursue this, even though you find it, even though you don't know the outcome of the connection. So where you're coming from, Cancer, is I am pursuing this because I feel called. There is something within me which tells me that even though this path is scary, even though this path is unknown, even though the outcome is unknown, but I can't help it. I just have to pursue this. It's a calling. It's a feeling. It comes from within. It's very hard to put into words. I tried. Now, the person on your mind, we've got the 5 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. See, this is not an ordinary person. Queen of Swords is an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, not an ordinary person. Very hard to crack a Queen of Swords. Very, very hard. She's been in the war. Her experience is unlike. I mean, she's fought, she's skilled, and she's survived. That kind of an energy. The person on your mind has seen it all. They're very different from you. Very, very different. Very, very different. They're either open and available or they're not. Not many people have the access to this kind of energy, by the way. For the connection, Cancer, we've got Justice and High Priestess. Look, there is something very silent and honorable about this. I want to say that. Because justice is karma. Justice is what you give is what you get. High Priestess is source. So this is connection is existing because of something internal, something karmic, something of belonging. Again, I'm telling you, it's very hard to put in words. There is something very sweet and very honorable and very silent about this connection. Nobody knows how long this is meant to last. Nobody knows. Yet it's there. We've got the world underneath. Let's see what is your intention towards this person and their intention towards you. Cancer, your intention is Ace of Cups. Your intention is Ace of Cups. Here. This is love. Let's love. You know, it's like that. Very, very clean, very pure, very simple. Their intention towards you is King of Wands. And I'll tell you something. They are Queen of Swords. Fire and air are a very powerful match. Very powerful. Air and fire are extremely compatible. Their intention is they're looking at compatibility, simply put. They are looking at compatibility on energetic level, physical level, mental level, every level. Let's see the possible outcome of this connection. Oh, I mean, this is why sometimes I actually love doing love readings, because Four of Wands, marriage, proposal, union, celebration, and if nothing fits the bill, this is just two people who really enjoy each other's company. They feel complete in each other's presence. They're okay, they're fine, they're good. 11-11. So simple. Sometimes it's just so simple. Okay, Cancer, if you have been in a no contact situation, let's see the energy there. We've got, oh my gosh, what is this? Clearly there's been a no contact. Clearly somebody is fretting over it, crying about it, not being able to sleep, not getting good rest. It's like even during daytime, you make the whole room look like it's night, put all the curtains and disassociate from the world. That's not good. This is so much of, this is too much, Cancer, for any person to do on themselves. Don't do this to yourself. I don't think anybody is worth putting yourself in an energy like this. I get it. Now I get it. But I'm still saying nobody is worth. Look, you've got the Tower and the Fool on the either side. There has to be a Tower moment to be in the Nine of Swords. Break up, shake up, whatever. It's all done, finished, ruined. You were not prepared for this. You did not want this. I get it. But guess what? On the other side, there's a brand new beginning. So when things break, when things fall, when things collapse, when people leave our lives, when they leave us to cry and in no contact, fuck them. You've got your entire life in front of you. Now imagine living the rest of your life with a person of energy of like that. Not worth. Cancer, you're so much more than that. Okay, let's see what we've got for your work and career. Cancer, let's see. Okay, beautiful, big energies. We've got the Emperor, Aries season. We've got Seven of Pentacles and we've got the Magician. That's good. You've got the energy of manifestation. You've got the energy of bringing into life, bringing into reality the kind of work and career that you would want to pursue. Good to know you're very much in control. The universe is supporting and backing you for that. And I can sense here that there is authority. There is someone, boss-like energy. Could be you, could be somebody who's in charge also. You've been waiting. You are at a point right now where I think you've done your best. You've done everything that you had to, and now you just have to wait for things to materialize. But the good thing is that you have Magician energy here, which is fantastic. Please claim this energy, which means that do not give your power to other people. You know, sometimes people think that Their life is not in their control and they will have to wait for life to show its next move. That's an absolute lie. Busted. That's not the truth. The truth is, you may have to wait, you may not have to wait. Question, meanwhile, when life is happening, when career is happening, when work is happening, what could you create? What could you do for yourself? There you go. That's your message. Simple, straightforward. That's what I have for you. Thank you. Moving on to Leo. Hello, Leo, and welcome. This is your reading, and we're going to look at everything that is important and that matters to Leo. Let's go. Let's go. We'll start with the single Leos. Let's see what the energy is. We've got... You actually did pop up. Sorry? I just finished Cancer. Sorry. I had to give a check. Okay, single Leos. You've got Leo energy in your own energy, by the way. You've got 8 of Wands, you've got the Strength, and you've got the 10 of Swords. I think... clearly, you are single because something did not work out. How you wish it would have happened different way. You tried your best, but now you're single. It's that kind of energy. Things were going great. You were giving it your all, but then just, you know how one minute you realize it did not work. So you're not single because you choose to be single. Like I'm picking up for a lot of other signs. You are single here because something did not work out for you. And did you try? Yes, you tried a lot. You put in a lot of effort, but, you know, such is life. And I don't think you're in that place right now. From what I am seeing, the next step is healing. The next step is recovery. Very, very important, single Leos. If you are in a connection, if you have a person on your mind, let's see that on your side. Okay, the person on your, oh wow. Let's see the connection. You're both actually mirroring each other's energy, both of you. Do you want this? Do you not want it? One day you want it, one day you don't want it. On both sides, I'm picking up the same energy. One day there's excitement, one day somebody blocks. There's a lot of anxiety around this connection. Will it happen? Won't it happen? Will it happen? Won't it happen? That kind of energy. You've got the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, one day you want it, one day you don't. And the person on your mind, by the way, we've got the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords. They are hurting. They are hurting. They are anxious. They are worried. I'm also picking up, Leo, you might have gone MIA on someone. For the connection, also very similar energy, Hermit and the Death. Very quietly, somebody has gone MIA. Somebody's gone under the radar. Also, these are both energies of transformation, but individual transformations. You know, I don't know, I may be right, I may be wrong, but this feels like one of those connections which does not work at a particular time for whatever reason, and it works some other time. Let's see what your intentions are and what their intentions are. I mean, yeah, I'm going to stick to what I said. Your intentions are to find more, to figure out more. Also, whatever you're pursuing, you want to pursue that more. It's almost like you want to first explore your life. But there is no commitment here. There is still figuring out life. And on their side, there is this whole essence of Wheel of Fortune. Timing. This is two people, two energies who have possibly met at a wrong time, okay? And they are changing, they are transforming. I don't know if there is another time. Let's see the possible outcome for this connection. Four of Swords. This is healing. This is recovery. The possible outcome for this is this. I mean, that I think the single Leos also needed that. That is exactly what has come out. All Leos at this point of time first need self-recovery, self-healing before you can commit to anybody. Okay, Leo, if you are, it is intense, I'm not going to lie, by the way. If you are in a no contact situation, let's see the energy of that. Three of Wands, there is a no contact situation. It's been going on for the last 3 months, 3 days, 3 weeks. There is distance, there is separation, geographical, I don't know. But there is, it doesn't look like a no contact where things went bad, things went sour. It is just, you know, you have to sometimes pursue other things. It's that kind. I'm also picking up the no contact could also be because one person wanted to pursue which did not have both people's goal in it. It feels like a very individual goal. Four of Cups, Three of Wands, and Queen of Wands. Is there someone else? I am inclined to say yes, there is someone else. And I don't want to say that. But there could be someone else. There has been, I just want to say, this feels like those connections. Please take it how it resonates. It feels, this no contact feels like those where there had already been a lot of moments and months of being disinterested in each other. This is not that things were going amazing and then a person goes and starts looking for other people. No, there was already a lot of you know, no conversations, even when together there was a no contact. After that, the no contact and the distance, everything increased. And then I do believe I see another person here, and that does feel like the energy. Let's see your work and career, Leo. What wants to come out? We've got, wow. Those are some really amazing cards. We've got the World, we've got the Queen of Swords, and we've got the Knight of Cups. Firstly, all cards are pointing towards an accomplishment and a direction, and a very future forward direction in terms of work and career. We have the World. World is an accomplishment. It is success. 4 fixed signs, 4 seasons. We've got Leo, we've got Taurus, we've got Aquarius, and we've got Scorpio. And then we have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups. This is pursuing what you love, and pursuing it with absolute demeanor, with absolute courage. It's not something that you're doing something very different. You may have changed jobs, you may have switched jobs, you may have stepped into something very later in life and you're starting and you're pursuing it, that kind of energy. You're coming from a great lot of experience, by the way. This feels like your new path. And you're following it with mind and heart both. It's a good combination. It's a very good combination. Good energy there. Very, very good energy. Something, I think you're doing something on a global level, on a world level. It feels like it's people are going to notice you. Okay, moving on to Virgo. Hello Virgo, and welcome. This is your reading, and we are looking at all those things that are important to you and matter. Let's go Virgo. Let's take out single Virgos energy. Let's see what single Virgos are, where single Virgos are at. I hope I said that right. So much Virgo energy on the table. Firstly, I see a lot of money. Yeah? A lot of money. Look, Virgo, you are an earth sign, okay? the very first card, Eight of Pentacles, is such a beautiful Virgo energy, where Virgos are known for how hardworking they are, perfectionists they are. When they put their mind to something, they will not produce things which are lesser than what they are supposed to be. Quality work. Quality work. And even though this is coming, you're single. So I think single Virgos are focused on work. They're focused on their assets. They're focused on building something, their legacy. This feels like a very legacy in the making. Working, contributing, generosity, very philanthropic. And Chariot is obviously moving forward with the entire universe backing you. Single Virgos are looking very, very good and very, very sharp. It's just that I feel you're not looking for love, but I think people should say looking for single Virgos. That kind of energy. Very sharp, very solid. This is someone, rising in ranks and in order, and a lot of all money energy is flowing out, by the way. Okay, Virgo, if you are in a connection, if you have a person on your mind, let's see what we've got there. On your side, the person on your mind, the connection, Ten of Pentacles underneath, Seven of Wands and the Page of Wands. You're just mad at this point of time. You're not talking. You've recently blocked someone. You're not talking to someone. You're not responding to a message. You're not taking in messages. I don't know. Something happened maybe. It feels like a mood. It does not feel very big, by the way. It just feels like a mood. You're not taking the... It's almost like one of them is waiting that who's going to call back, who's going to text back. And you're pursuing your own life. But at the moment, Virgo, for whatever reason, you have kept someone on hold, or you've blocked someone at this point of time. Now, the person on your mind, oh wow. We've got King of Swords and the Six of Cups. This is someone I feel you know. This is from your past. We have King of Swords is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Whoever this person is, there is a connection. There is a feeling. There is an attachment. There is... they are... obviously much more experienced. There could be a very, very solid age gap here, by the way. Work gap, career gap. It could be a scene in an office. But it's almost like, how you have that kind of a feeling where you meet someone and you feel like you've known them all your life. That kind of energy. Very nice energy. But they're very different from you, just FYI. For the connection, we've got Seven of Cups and the Six of Swords. It feels like, what I'm picking up here is you've searched the entire world and you found your person in whoever this person is. This could also be a connection that has been picked up on social media, online, on dating sites, because there has been some sort of homework here, and then this connection is building up. I'm not so sure if this is a forever connection. This is a connection that you meet in between when life is happening to you. Maybe they are going to be very useful for you. There's a lot you can learn from. It's like idolizing your mentor or something like that. Your intentions, Virgo, their intentions, and the possible outcome of this connection. Your intentions is death. You've blocked a person literally. You've blocked a person literally. You're not talking. And I thought it's a mood, but I don't think death is a mood. It's like you either want them to change or you want it to be over. Simply. That's your intentions, at least at this point of time. Change or we're done. Now, their intentions towards you is the devil. Devil is accepting the good, the bad, the ugly. Devil is also part marriage, part terms and conditions, contracts, obligations. Um, you know, as much as devil gets this reputation of being a very, very shady card, but devil is pretty much an energy that's present in all connections, because when you live with someone 24/7, 365, you have to experience the good, the bad, and ugly. How you choose to express it, that's the next story, but this also is a part of every connection. And the possible outcome, Virgo, may I point out, is the Ten of Swords. This is very similar. So it is at one of those things where the connection is at a point where, see, it's an in between. It's not that you guys have been very long, or this connection has been there for a very, very long time. It's just one of those connections where obviously you now are a little bit off, and you have possibly given this, it's either done or change, but the possible outcome shows is Ten of Swords, which means it's done. The outcome feels like a manifestation from your end, by the way. Virgo, if you have been in a no contact situation, let's see what we've got. The Hierophant, my gosh. This feels like marriage. This is connection. This is commitment. No contact after all of this. That's Taurus energy, by the way. That's a very fixed energy. It's almost like two people have taken this oath that we're not going to talk to each other, or we're not going to, for whatever. Even though the connection seems solid and stable to me as of now, but this no contact situation, Virgo, is coming from, a very traditional mindset, by the way. It's not, how do I say this? This is, you know how people have no contacts because they fight, this feels like two people have completely different ways of thinking. Simplest things, like even thinking about how to get married, how should the connection be, how should we present ourselves to the society, what are we going to follow, what are we going to pursue. That's what it feels like. Will the no contact be broken? Yes. We have strength on one side. I'm picking up fire sign very strongly, especially Leo, but Leo, Aries, and Sag. I think this was a game of withholding. This was a game of, let's see who's going to pull in, who's going to come in. And I think the no contract gets broken because, and I don't think it's you, it's the other person. They're coming in. They're coming in because they cannot stay without you. They are very, very passionate about you. I don't see love, but I see passion. Okay, Virgo, let's see what your career and work energy is. Money, money, money. We've got 10 of Pentacles, we've got 4 of Cups, and we've got Page of Cups. Lord of money. There is a lot of money here. Available, presenting in whatever shape, size, or form, whether it's an inheritance, whether it's however, there's a lot of money on stake here. But what I'm picking up here for you, Virgo, in terms of work and career is you have to show active interest in order to get this 10 of Pentacles. If you truly want this 10 of Pentacles, if you want to make more money, if you want to have more, you will have to keep yourself a lot more focused and a lot more interested in your work, and try your hand out at a lot more things. There is an element here of getting disassociated, disinterested, losing interest very fast, for whatever reason. Whatever reason. I'm not going to. This is a general reading, but typically Four of Cups is, you get distracted by friends, well, comparison, lot of things. But because there's a lot of money on the table, Virgo, Page of Cups is a wonderful energy. If you pursue your interests longer than the last time you quit, you're more likely to see growth in it. Holding your focus, holding your attention, also possibly falling in love with what you do. Because that's the short success formula of making money. If you love what you do, nobody can stop you from being successful or making money at it. That's what I have for you, Virgo. Moving on to Libra. Hello, Libra, and welcome. This is your reading, everything that matters to you. We're going to look at everything, Libra. Let's go. We're starting with single Libras. Let's see what your energy is. Single Libras, please. We've got... This is not single energy, Libra. This is not. What are you doing? Lovers is not single energy. Ten of Pentacles is the whole, marriage, kids, and then King of Swords. Single Libras are not either. Okay, you know what? You are single, but you don't want to be single. And the King of Swords, by the way, is air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I will give it to you. You are the leader of the air signs. You are the cardinal sign. I will give it to you. This is you. You may be appearing signal. Sorry, that's the signal you're giving. You're giving the signal that you're single, but you don't want to be. You want the love of your life. You want the family. You want the happily ever after. But you're coming across very intimidating, which people are having a very hard time matching your vibe. So yeah, single Libras don't want to be single. And I think there is an amazing love for you there. There is. Because Lovers in Ten of Pentacles is the confirmation for that. If you have a person on your mind, Libra, let's see. What do we have? Your side. The person, the connection. Okay. Your side, you've got the Queen of Swords, more Libra energy, and the Knight of Cups. You want somebody to take the lead. You want somebody to take the lead. You're done all the time telling people that this is how it should be. This is how. I think you want somebody to open the door for you. You want somebody to get the seat for you. Not because you cannot do it, because you would love to have that, experience that moment. You want to be spoiled, you want to be pampered, but you want it to be done from a place of love. And that's the kind of energy you're showing. On your own, you are phenomenal. But what you're looking in love is chivalry. And I don't know if chivalry is still alive. I hope I'm wrong, but you're looking for chivalry. Now, the person on your mind, we've got the Wheel and the Four of Cups. Wow, what is this energy doing? This energy has left me very clueless. Firstly, I think it's Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. I'm picking up water energy very strongly. We've also got the Wheel, which is the four fixed signs: Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and one more. Come on, Scorpio. I don't know. This energy's got me very confused, okay? I think somebody's got you very confused. One day they're in, one day they're out. Hang on, I'm going to get this, okay? We've got Aquarius, we've got Scorpio, we've got Taurus, we've got Leo. Yeah, with four signs. This energy, by the way, that is on your mind, they're playing hard to get, simply put. They're playing very hard to get. And people play hard to get, not because they're hard to get, because they're very unsure about what their own choices are. Very confusing energy, very. They're not sure about themselves. Their body language is closed. They have no clue what they want, but they're playing hard to get. Now the connection, we've got strength and the judgment. This is calling for attention. This is calling for help. This is calling for take care of me. Libra, I just want to say you might get bound in this connection. The energy, what I see is someone, don't mistake signs for, oh my gosh, this person is meant to be, because universe has shown me 1111 slapped on the person's face, to be very honest. Don't. Sometimes we manifest subconsciously people when we are in a needy state. This energy is coming across as very needy. And you want to be taken care of. So, look, it's a similar energy. Your intentions, their intentions, possible outcome. Your intentions, 2 of Cups underneath. No coincidences. King of Pentacles. See, you want stability. You want someone solid. You want someone who can bring in their own 2 cents, who can bring in, contribute towards, because you've got a lot to give, by the way. So you want someone of the equal caliber and equal potential. Very sorted, very organized, self-made. And you want them to come and romanticize you. Now this person's intentions is 4 of Swords. They're sitting on 2 4s. They, at this point of time, I'm not talking here about long term. This point of time, they are very clueless. Very, very clueless. Maybe they're going through something in their own life, Libra, but maybe they're healing, maybe they're recovering, maybe they're lost, maybe they're found, who knows. But they're not open. They're not open at all. Whatever you're figuring out or whatever they're trying to tell you, don't take them for their face value. Don't. And the possible outcome of the connection is 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is, we'll see how it goes. Simply put. We don't know whether it's good. We don't know whether it's bad. We do know 2 people or a person has taken a journey. And let's see how it unfolds itself. Okay, Libra, if you have been in a no contact situation, or no contact is what you're looking or inquiring about, let's see what we've got here. Tower, my gosh. This screams no contact, no? Falling apart, 2 people. This is, right now, this is just looking like the ultimate breakup to me. The ultimate. Storming out of rooms, slamming doors. I don't know if it's happened or if it's happening, or it happened last year, or it happened in 2025, I don't know. But this is a massive outrage. Something massive happened that led to the no contact. Was there love? Yes. This could be a marriage fallen apart. By the way, this could be divorce. This could be, because we've got Justice on the other side, which is your energy, Libra energy. Justice is about the system, the courts, the authorities. So I just want to say maybe this was a connection there was a lot of love, there was everything, and boom, it fell apart. And now you kind of meet on court set dates like that. For whatever it's worth, very few people are capable of coming back after a tower moment, because towers are only occur when a foundation can no longer withstand. And I do feel there is a system, there is a legal intervention here. That's the energy that I am picking up. So if this is not a court system or a setup and no contact is on your mind, then let me just tell you, for all those, allow it to take its own timing. Don't force, because for what has happened, it's best if you allow it to organically unfold. Don't induce a try to induce a moment of contact. For your career and work, let's see what we've got. Libra, we've got, wow, we have Four of Wands, we've got the King of Wands, and we've got the Five of Wands. Very interesting line of work you have, I have to tell you that. All fire sign here. I think you're sitting right there in the middle, taking care of all of this. And you know, you have your good days, you have your not so good days. I do see a very competitive environment. I see, you know what I'm actually picking up, Libras, you're into events, into organizing, catering, possibly bringing people, concerts, outdoor activities, and there's a lot of competition. By the way, there's a lot of competition. This also, by the way, feels like influencer, managing pages, managing people, managing celebrities, getting people under the same platform. So a lot of interesting things here, but yes, there is also competition. But the good thing is that you're facing towards the good times, you're facing towards what it is that you want. The competition is behind you. You see that? The noise is behind you. So you're doing something, you're pursuing, and you're building something of your own. This is your vision, this is your startup, this is your venture. It's born out of a desire. And good to know that despite everything that's happening, you're focused on the alignment and you're not focused on the noise, because everything is going to be there, right? No 2 days, all days in work and career are not going to be amazing. But you're coming across very optimistic, very hopeful, and you know exactly what you want. So that is amazing. Kudos to you for that energy. That's what I have for you. Moving on to Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome. This is your reading. Everything that's important and that matters to you, that needs to reach you, most importantly, Scorpio. Let's go. Let's see what we've got here. We'll start with the single Scorpios. What do we have? Oh, so much love. Scorpio, you have so much love to give. You've started off with the very beautiful Queen of Cups. You have so much love to give. And you're so happy. You know, your presence, this is the energy that I'm picking, so I don't know who I'm talking about. But to have you in, you're like a lucky charm for someone or for people. You are so amazing that, you know, how back in the days people used to have those rituals where, you know, you have to fight and you have to prove yourself worthy of finding the partner. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up. Six of Wands to the Five of Swords, Five of Wands. In order to claim the hand of a Scorpio, allow somebody to prove they have earned to have you as a partner in their life. So much love, so much purity, so much to give. How beautiful is this? Basically, you know, in a nutshell, it's telling you, Scorpio, single Scorpios, don't settle. Don't settle. Okay, if you are in a connection, lovely energy there. If you have a person on your mind, let's see what we've got there, Scorpio. We've got, on your side, what did I say? What did I say? Scorpio, you are so full of love and the connection, by the way. Sun and the Ace of Cups. You have so much love to give. So much. Such pure, beautiful, radiant. Oh, yum. It's so nice. So nice. Your energy right now is looking like $1,000,000. And such beautiful love. Now, the person on your mind, we've got Four of Wands and the Queen of Swords. They are also kind of in your energy. But I do want to say, I'm picking up air sign very strongly, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Maybe this is a person who's being divorced. They are single. Maybe they have a child. But They also want to marry, they also want to settle, but they're not easy to get. They're a little hard to get. They have standards, they have experience, they have set themselves up. But two extremely beautiful energies on the table, by the way. For the connection, we've got the Hangman and the Ten of Wands. This connection comes with its own set of baggage, by the way. Both. Two people who have gone through a lot, two people who have different stories, two people who are, maybe you have your own individual baggages, you're doing things towards your own respective families, your own work obligations, career obligations. So I want to point out that the connection as a whole is not showing itself very easy. It could become if both people are willing to, but right now it is showing that there is a lot of effort involved. Let's see what your intentions towards this person are and their intention towards you. Wow, both of you have 7 on the table. Both of you have 7. Your intention is 7 of Pentacles. I think you want them to wait for you. You want them to wait. You want them to see you for everything that you are, everything. You want them to have a very good look at you. And not just as a person, as your personality, what you've built, your work. You want them to stop and take a look at you. Their intention towards you are 7 of Wands. I think what they're trying to say is they cannot wait. That's the only difference I'm finding. I think they are answerable to a lot of people. There are a lot of people making noise, and so you're possibly telling them, can you wait? Can we see how it goes? And I think they're trying to tell you that, I have a lot more people in my life that I'm answerable to. It's 2 7s. 7s are a very testing number. So you both have your individual tests. Yet there is something very, very, very much in sync happening, Scorpio. Let's see the possible outcome for this connection. We've got the Fool. This is a brand new start, a brand new journey. Could this be the two of you together? Who knows? But the potential outcome is the Fool, is a brand new start, is a brand new journey. It's a leap of faith also. It's taking chance. It's knowing that the universe will catch you. The universe has your back. Empress underneath. Wow. That's a very beautiful reading, by the way. Okay, Scorpio, for whatever reason, if you've been in no contact, let's see the energy of that. And we've got King of Cups. Oh dear Lord, there is a lot of love here. There is a lot of love here. This is being in no contact with a person who you have a lot of love for. That must be very hard. Oh, wow. Strongly picking up energy that is from the past, and a connection that is over, done and finished. But I do want to acknowledge that there was a lot of love here. And this is the reason why single Scorpios could be single now. Because we've got the Queen of Cups there. This is a couple. Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. In your previous connection or in the connection wherever there's no contact, Scorpio, you understood your self-worth and financial independence a lot. And one of the primary reasons could have been money, could have been your financial worth, you wanting to work, you wanting to be independent, or vice versa, however it resonates. But yeah, if you're asking for a contact, it's not showing itself. The love is not lost. For the time being, the connection is lost. But this connection has taught you a lot, a lot. Maybe a lot of you are hurting at this very moment right now. For a lot of you, you thought you're going to marry this person, by the way. Let's see work and career. For you, Scorpio, we've got... When Two of Cups pops up in the work reading, career reading, we've got Two of Cups, we've got Eight of Swords, and we've got the Nine of Wands. This is, because we're doing work and career, I would like to look at Two of Cups as a handshake, as a deal, as a merger, as a coming together, as becoming a part of another person, another organization. A lot of you are actively looking for a place where you're suitable and you're a best fit in. Maybe you're looking for a job change. Maybe you're looking... A lot of you, in terms of your career and work, have also lost inspiration, by the way. For whatever reason, it could very well be a breakup. It's very likely, and it's a very normal thing. But you're looking for inspiration at work. You're getting a kind of a writer's block, a mental block at work. I just want to tell you, Scorpio, because Eight of Swords and Nine of Wands are both very heavy. They both lead to exhaustion, headaches, nightmares, traumas. It would actually... Let's say you want this Two of Cups. Let's say you want a brand new job. Let's say you want a promotion, you want a raise. It would be a good idea for you at this point of time to kind of cleanse yourself, heal yourself, take a break or two if needed, and then come back so that you're recharged and refreshed. You really need to recharge and refresh yourself. The energy right now is very, very intense, and it's possibly showing on your face. You are coming across very tired. You are coming across very exhausted. I am picking up headaches here. I am picking up, not being able to do it, but you've got to do it. So you may want to take a break. You may want to take care of yourself. This is your work and career, very important area. So it would be a good idea to recharge yourself and then come back to work. Moving on to Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome. This is your reading. We're going to look at everything that matters to you, Sag. Let's go. And we're going to start with the single Sag first. So let's see what we've got here for single Sag. What are you showing? Wow, how amazing is single Sagittarius looking? Three of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Three of Wands. You are thriving in the company of your friends, social circle, family, but a part of you, like a really is calling out for your special someone. It's almost like when you're with people, when you're with family, when you're with friends, it's all good. But the minute you're left alone, then you find yourself going into this whole thought of, I wonder what my person is going to be like. Where will I find them? This country, that country, the whole vision of the future. But very good energy, very good. There's no desperation, there's no need here. It's like you're taking very good care of yourself. You're not showing the lack. That's the beauty of your energy, Sag. It's just a very general wonderment that, okay, wow. And I think it usually happens when you're alone. When you're with company, you don't even realize, oh, you're a single Sag. Okay, if you are in a connection, let's see. Or if you have a person on your mind, what is the energy on your side? Their side, connection. Okay, your side, you've got the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Wands. You want somebody to do something, simply put. You've reached a point, Sag, where you're like, damn it, do something to revive this connection. Do something, bring something, let's try something new. We've been to the same places, we've watched the same movies, we've done the same shows, same old, same old. Can we try something new? Maybe you want to travel, maybe you want to see a different thing, a different world, but you want something new. You want something to ignite your passion. Now the person on your mind, we've got the Hierophant and the Seven of Swords. I don't know. This does not look like a very good energy to me. This feels like a person who's in a commitment or married and no, not the best energy, Sag. I don't know if they've told you or not. Picking up Taurus sign very, very strongly here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini also. But look, I don't know if they're married or they're not married, but I'm just telling you they're committed somewhere and they're sneaking out. The sneaky business is not good. Why do people sneak to meet someone? Why? For the connection, we've got Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. See, this just screams to me that somebody comes because somebody else has a lot to offer. This is not born out of love. This is born out of... The Knight is coming towards the Nine of Pentacles because she's loaded. She's got a lot of money. She's really looking good. And he's like, okay, the money is sorted. The luxury is sorted. Let's go have a good time. Not a fan of the energy on the table. Let's see what your intentions from this person are, their intentions, and final outcome of the connection. I'm not even surprised. Your intentions are Page of Pentacles. Okay, so you're also making it very clear that you don't want to... It's just a very temporary thing for you. There are not big interests here. You don't want to get fully committed. Page of Pentacles is just like a message, like, let's catch, let's meet. Let's just go for that a week, two nights, 3 days, like that. Odd, but yeah, that's what is coming up. There's not a full-term investment here. Your intention is, okay, let's just catch up. Look, their intentions from the beginning are really, really odd. So I'm just spelling it out for you. We've got the Devil. I'm telling you, this is a person who's already committed, already in a... And then they have to sneak out of it. Something is off. Something is off. Maybe it's a good idea to talk to this person, find out more. When you find out more, you know, the only thing that's constant is the truth. The lies are always changing, so you'll know. Possible outcome of this connection is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is stability, is long-term, is money, is a husband-like energy. And we've got two strong signs here, by the way, of Taurus. And it's coming from their side. Maybe this is coming from their side. Because you're not showing me that you want the whole 9 yards. You're like, for the time being, I don't mind investing, but imagine having this energy for the rest of your life. Because that seems like a possible outcome. So, you decide. If you have been in a no contact Sag, let's see what is the energy there. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. We also have the Ace of Swords underneath. So, if any equation has been in a no contact, it seems like it was a good thing. A blessing in disguise. Whoever was not reaching out to you, whoever was not talking to you, whatever happened in that moment. Yes, no contacts feel terrible when we're going through them. And I think every time in life sucks when we're going through it. In retrospect, we look back and we realize, oh wow, that's the best thing. So, if you are in a no contact situation, right now I want to tell you, with what I see, it's the best thing that's happened to you. On either sides, you've got the Strength and you've got the Five of Pentacles. Why? Because why is this the best thing that's happened to you? Because even if this connection comes back, it's going to take more from you. Now, we've got here a theory of the givers and the takers. Somebody in your energy is a taker. They take your energy, they take your strength, they take your money. Sag. So if they are not, think of all the people who are not there in your life, you're not in touch with them right now. And why you're not in touch? Because they took something away from you. So when you're not in touch with them, it's a good thing. Ace and 5 together make a 6. 6 is a beautiful energy. It's a generous energy, but it's come broken. So for whatever you're inquiring about no contact, it's a good thing you're not in contact, because even if you do come back in contact, be prepared to give more. Just be prepared. Let's look at your work and career, Sag. What do we have? Let's take 1, 2, 3. Oh, there you go. You see, I just told you we've got the Ace and the 5 in your no contact, which brings a 6, which is very generous, right? You've got that in your own energy. You are the giver here. You are a very, cannot make this stuff up, right? We've got 10 of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles for your own energy, for your own career and work. You're doing something on your own. You've built yourself. You've made a name for yourself. You're now in a position to give. You've always been in a position to give. That's why you attract people who come and take from you. Be very mindful. It's a very good idea to raise your standards, to raise the bar. And I know a lot of people say when you raise the standards, when you raise the bar, then you don't find people. But then why do you want to settle? I'm very curious why this has come in your work and career, because it wanted to tell you something. Maybe you will find your person at your work and career, because then there is an equal match. Then you know, if nothing else, you at least know how much a person is making, how much a person is bringing to the table. That's very important. But you're looking very good. You're looking very strong, very powerful, like a leader, and you know, your every word that comes out of your mouth is valued, and people wait for it. So don't settle, Sag. None of us should have to settle in life. Okay, moving on to Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn, and welcome. This is your reading. Everything that matters, everything that's important for you, and everything that needs to come out. Let's start with a single Capricorn. Let's see what energy you are showing at this point of time. Single Capricorn, please. We've got... Yeah, you're single for a reason. You're single for a reason, Capricorn. You're not single because you're choosing to be single. I'll tell you something. This comes from a place of love, to have loved and to have lost. Simply put. King of Cups and the 10 of Swords. And then we've got the Chariot, which is the good news, especially for single Capricorn. To have loved, to have lost, and then to have found your purpose, or you're still finding. Look, nothing happens overnight. Chariot is Cancer energy, the month June, July, or July. But yeah, you know, it's almost like it was bad, it was nasty, it's done, it's in the past. Let's keep it there. Why is it still showing? Because maybe you're still in the same energy. Energy will keep showing till we keep it with us. When we stop paying attention to it, that energy goes out and the new energy comes. Good to know that the Chariot is here, which means you are pursuing your new life. You are dressing up, you're going out, you're traveling. Good. If you are in a connection, or if you have a person on your mind, let's see what we've got, Capricorn. Shata, your side, their side, and the connection. That's nice. Your side, we've got the Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles. Boss-like energy. Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. Emperor and the pre-Empress, not the Empress yet. So you're showing me someone who has the potential to become. So you're also finding for someone who helps you become your best version. Very interesting. Look, it's not necessary that you're converting or making $1 million. But the energy that you're emitting is that if you have the right person in your life, you are somehow motivated to make even more. I'm not picking up the absence, I'm picking up the presence of someone. On their side, they've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. They're doing 2 nines on either side. 2 very strong people, may I say that? 2 very strong people, 2 very clear-cut mindsets. But they operate alone. That much I can tell you. They can operate alone. There are 4 fixed signs here: Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. They can operate on their own. They make their own life happen. You make your life happen too, but the presence of someone solid allows you to also grow faster. Now the connection is Death and the 10 of Cups. This connection, by the way, is very compatible. Transforming for the better. And I think it's the presence of the other energy, because they are at 9 of Cups. 9 brings in a 10. It's like you both have 1 less, right? You're both 1 shy of your individual 10s, 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. You're both like the missing key to the vault. Nice. Let us see what intentions are. Your intention towards this person, their intention towards you. We've got, you want them to have patience. You want them to calm down. You want them to stop being picky over everything. We've got the Temperance energy. This is Sagittarius energy. This is someone who wants to do things in a very fixed way, and you cannot interfere, and you want them to relax, you want them to calm down, you want them to get life into moderation. You don't want, I guess they are quite an extreme personality, so you want them to kind of chill out. They want you to pick up pace. King of Wands. They want, so you know, you've got Emperor and 9 of Pentacles, which is pre-Empress, I told you. They want you to become King of Wands. They are telling you that, and they have something to tell you, very important here, Capricorn. They're saying that if you want to become the Emperor, King of Wands is the better way, where you already become a king, operate like a king, and then become, the next logical step is Emperor. So they want to see you as a king. They don't want to see you as a 9 of Pentacles. The difference between 9 of Pentacles and the King is 9 of Pentacles is still codependent. Still waiting. King of Wands is not waiting. King of Wands is making things happen, losing, failing, trying, losing, failing, succeeding, losing, failing, succeeding, trying, making things happen. Maybe they want you to get into that energy. Take more risks, get more things done. Let's see the possible outcome of this connection. The possible outcome of this connection. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is all about speed. There is an element here of chase. This connection is giving me that it's not an on and off connection, okay, firstly. It's a very sorted and organized connection, let me tell you. But the vibe that I'm picking up from this connection, the possible outcome that I'm picking up from this connection is that there is always going to be this need for speed. Chase, the chase. That's going to keep, I think one of you is going to do better, one of you is going to do better. So the chase is going to be there. That is going to keep this equation. I think it's a very good energy. It's a very cool energy. Okay, Capricorn, if you've been in a no contact situation for whatever reason, let's see what we've got here. We've got Queen of Swords, Hermit underneath. This does look like a divorce. This does look like a breakup. This just does look like somebody has turned their back on someone and they're looking forward, and this is the energy of moving on. The energy of moving on, because what else do you do? It comes from that concept. You got to move on, because how long do you wait? What else do you do? You got to live life. Will this no contact be broken? Yes. We've got the Page of Swords, we've got the Queen of Swords, we've got the Two of Cups. I'm also picking up at some point this equation, this chemistry was very immature, very childish. You know, it's almost like you guys talked on each other. You picked on petty things for fighting, petty things for, and yeah, obviously, there is a growth curve here. There's a growth curve from the Page to the Queen, from immaturity to maturity. And because this is a no contact reading, when I find Two of Cups in the no contact, I want to say it is this connection that has got a future together. And it comes from, there is going to be obviously time. I'm not saying it's happening tomorrow. It may for some, who knows. But this comes from maturity and understanding. Yeah, but this no contact is going to be broken. Whoever you're thinking of in your mind. Let's see for your work and career, Capricorn. What do we have for your work and career? We've got... Hello. Oh my gosh. I cannot contain myself, because not only are these phenomenal cards in terms of work and career, this is literally what I just said of a no contact being broken. How does it happen? How do you get cards like this? Capricorn, tell me. We've got the King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is two people, firstly, even though this part is not the love reading, this is your career and work. This is where you make your money from. But messages have a way. Universe has a way of putting in the message that it wants you to hear. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Damn. Firstly, this is screaming two people reunited. And now these people have seasoned, they have matured, they have grown. Solid earth energies here, by the way, on either side. Clearly, you're one of them, or you're both. Or you're all three of them. And in terms of work, by the way, money will never be a problem for you, Capricorn. Money will never be a problem for you. But like everywhere else in your reading, your money comes when you're in the dynamic, or you're in the proximity, or you're in the connection of someone who can, I'm not saying support you, I'm not saying codependency, who adds value to you for your growth. This is not an individual task. This is not something that you go ahead and make on your own. It grows, it increases when you're backed up by the right, I'm not going to say right people. Let me be clear here, by the right person. There aren't many, there is just one. Damn, that's massive. Very, very big. Claim it. Wow. That was an absolute, I did not expect that. I did not. It just doesn't happen. But then maybe it was meant to. Moving on to Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome. This is your reading. Everything that's important, that is meant to be heard by you, known by you, for you. Let's go, Aqua. Let's see. Important messages for you. What wants to come out? We're going to look at everything, so stay with me. Let's go. We'll start with the single Aquarius first. What is the single Aquarius showing? 1, 2, 3. Okay. God damn it. What is happening? You've got 9 of Swords, the World, and the Hangman. You know what I'm actually seeing? A 0, 1. 01. It's a number, it's a date. It's not 10, it's 01. A lot of you are starting again. Aquarius is starting one more time. Aquarius is starting again. It's like and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. I don't know. But this is starting one more time. And you're wondering, what can you do different this time? Yes, maybe something did not work out. Something did not pan out the way you thought it would. You hoped in that cycle, when you finished that timeline, you would have somebody. But you ended up completing that cycle, that milestone by yourself. And now you're picking yourself up to start your cycle one more time. But this time you have a very changed perspective. I think you're going to be very, very... I think now you're going to be the real Aquarius. Very strong. Very strong. Which means that you're coming with this whole label and title and baggage which says zero tolerance. Okay, if you are in a connection, you have a person on your mind, Aquarius. Let's see what we've got. We've got on your side, their side, connection. Okay, your side, you've got the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Money's on your mind very strongly. You're taking care of yourself. You pay your own bills. You buy your own stuff. You spoil yourself. You are the pre-empress. You've seen the good days. You've seen the bad. You've done everything all by yourself, and you're coming from a place of where you've built yourself, and you're very proud of the way you have. So you've got certain standards. I get that. The person on your mind, we've got the Knight of Swords and the 8 of Wands. Oh, somebody's clearly coming very fast towards you, and they have a lot. They have a lot. It's going to be like a verbal, I don't know, there's a lot. The energy is, they have a lot to talk. They have a lot of information. They have a lot to give. It's coming in very, very fast. Faster than you can imagine. You may be thinking something and it's going to happen before that. Possibly the next 8 days. Or number 8. The connection, we've got 10 of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Look, the connection together it has its own set of baggage. I see one person here, I see responsibility, I see having to do everything. There is this whole essence here in this reading of one person having to do everything. Also, I want to point this out because I just saw it and I cannot unsee it, Aquarius. One is focused on the future, the other person is not. There is a very big difference here, having a future forward vision, and I'm guessing, Aquarius, that comes from you. The other one is very day to day, on a very daily basis. Let's see what your intentions are and what this person's intention, your intention, their intention, and the possible outcome. Okay, your intention is the 8 of Cups. Yeah, I get it. You don't want to be at places where you feel like you're wasting your time. And I like one thing, both the sides, you've got the 8 of Cups and they've got the Ace of Swords. I think both sides have very similar intentions, and both intentions are, let's be clear about what's going on. There is a clarity, a sense of clarity on both sides. They also want clarity. They also want truth. They are operating from, let's be clear about what it is that we want from each other. You are also saying that let's not waste each other's time, you know. Why are we in it? What are we doing? Let's be very clear. The intentions are very, very clear. The possible outcome is the Judgment. Judgment is a calling. Judgment is a second chance. Judgment, I don't think this is a second chance. Judgment is handpicked. Judgment is chosen by the universe. I don't know if this is a connection that's going to be a lifelong connection. I don't know where this goes, but one thing for sure I can see is that this is two energies who are meant to be in each other's life for a certain amount of time because they're chosen for that. If you have no contact on your mind, Aquarius, let's see the energy of that. We've got, oh wow, talk about no contact and how. You've got 3 of Swords and then you've got 2 of Swords. Hurting. There's a lot of hurt. There's a lot of pain. There is a lot of feeling. Oh gosh, this is difficult, Aquarius. I don't think I can put it into words. This image is itself quiet. Yeah, I mean, but what shocks me is you've got 2 of Swords underneath. That means, and I think the distance is increasing. It's increasing. It's increasing. What do you say to something like this? Look at this. We've got the 10 of Cups on one side and the Queen of Cups. Is there love? Yes. Is there happiness? Yes. Once was there a lot of happiness? Yes. Dreams were made, promises were made, shared. And you know, the funny thing is that there is still a lot of love. However, I want to say that the no contact stays. Because it is still, the love is coming from only one person. Queen of Cups is the energy of being in love. She does not necessarily take an action. So I don't see any action being taken. The no contact energy stays. But what's happening behind the scenes, I want to tell you, Aquarius, because there is a lot of love. And that love is continues to stay. But the no contact also stays. Let's see, what do we have for your work and career, Aquarius? We've got the energy for your work and career. 6 of, oh wow. 2 6s on the table. 6 of Swords, 2 of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. You're pursuing something, okay, which has got something to do with the world, with the globe, with the internet, with the social media. It has something to do with the reach. It has also got to do with bringing people together, influencing the mind, influencing people. And 6s are, you know, we don't have the 6 of Wands, which is absolute victory. But 6s is a number of being victorious at that moment. For example, you've got 6 of Swords. This is victory of mind. The idea, the thought that you had, yes, you're on the right path. 6 of Cups, this is the victory of connection. You're building the right connection. You're with the right people. You have a good support system around you. And right in the middle, we've got the 2 of Wands. You are creating, you are building, you're on a path which is meant to have something has bigger than what, it's got a global impact here. So for the time being, whatever you're doing, continue to do, because you're at the right place at the right time. There can be no bigger confirmation than 2 6s on the table. So that's good. That's great, Aquarius. Good for you. And thank you for that. Moving on to Pisces. Hello, Pisces, and welcome. This is your reading and everything that's important and that matters, that you need to know. We're going to look at it. Let's go. Let's start with the single Pisces. Let's see what single Pisces energy is. We've got... Let's go. How beautiful is that? You've got someone on your mind. 6 of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Wands. You do have somebody. You are single or you're not. Or you're telling people you're single. What's the deal here, Pisces? There is a connection. There is a beautiful connection here. Maybe there's an age gap. There could be an age gap. There could be a distance. But there's a very beautiful, it's a very caring connection. You know, it's one of those connections which are, it's building up. You like meeting them, you like going and talking to them, you like going and visiting them the time that they are free. But there is a gap here. There is an age gap, there is a culture gap, there is something. Two people from two completely different ethnicities also. It could also be same sex, by the way. Okay, Pisces, if you are in a connection or if you have a person on your mind, let's see what energy we've got. Your side, their side. So, you Pisces, you're being very quiet. Huh? You're not giving out information. And look, the person on your mind or the connection that you found or the person that you find is exactly like you. The connection. You've got the Three of Wands and the Four of Swords. Yeah, you're being very quiet. Very, very quiet. You've got someone on your mind. You have someone on your mind. There is a distance. There is a special time. There's a location here that you get to meet to them, talk to them. Maybe network is of issue. Maybe you've also turned your back on someone. There was someone. You've turned your back on someone. And I think this is someone new now. But you're not giving too much detail. But yes, you've turned your back towards someone and you're looking at the future forward. It's like there's an energy here that you've turned your back towards, and then there's an energy here and you don't want to talk about it. You're protecting yourself. I get it. Now the person on your mind, we've got the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands. This person is also being very, very quiet, very discreet. They don't want themselves to be known. They don't want themselves to be seen. They don't want themselves to come into the picture yet. The less you are, they are looking stunning. They are attractive. They are very confident. But I cannot talk much about them because they choose to keep themselves in hiding. We're not supposed to be talking about them. There is an element here of being quiet, being discreet, not revealing too much. The connection, we've got the Chariot and the Three of Pentacles. Well, I'm not a fan of using the word third party, but it does feel like it does. I'm not a fan of it at all. I will try my best to hold back, but sometimes you just cannot. There are more than two people. Now, I don't know how this third party works, but there are three people in this equation. This connection is going forward. Look, you can have exes, you can have new people. You got to drop someone and then have. But this connection is sustaining and surviving still with all the three people. Somebody needs to go, no? Let's see your intention and their intention. Your intention, their intention. Your intention is strength. You want this. You want this for yourself. It makes you feel brave. It makes you feel victorious. It makes you feel good about yourself. It feels like an ego massage, an ego satisfaction. I know, it may not sound nice, but it's a real human thing. Sometimes the presence of people in our life makes us feel good. It is so it is. Big deal. Whatever, your intentions are that the presence of this makes you feel very good about yourself. Their intentions, Three of Swords. Whoever this person is who's also in hiding, they don't want to get hurt. In a sense, I feel they may know where you're coming from. Because you're at the Four of Swords. You're healing. They don't want to get hurt. Very odd. Let's see the potential outcome of this connection for now. And the world. Look, Just because we have lovers, it does not mean that this is the ultimate love of your life. Let's be honest here, Pisces. Lovers is love. It's a connection. It's two people who are put in the proximity of each other. This could be twin flame. This could be soulmate. This could be one of those connections that you're supposed to learn from. Similarly, this could also be one of those connections that would turn into a happily forever after. Everything is possible when the lovers comes out. Gemini energy, it's a major arcana. It's a blessing to have lovers as a possible outcome. But if you want that, just remember there are only two people in this. There is no third one. One energy needs to go. Lovers cannot be built on the foundation of threes. It's two and only two. Make your choice. If you are in no contact, Pisces, let's see the energy for that. We've got Knight of Wands. It's not going to be in a no contact for very long. I don't think it's a no contact. I think somebody's on and off going and meeting and calling it a no contact. It does not feel like a real no contact. Knight of Wands is the most, it's not a no contact. In case you're thinking that this is a no contact situation, I'm not speaking about you. I'm talking about the other energy here. They're definitely going out and they're definitely meeting and they're definitely pursuing their own life. We've got the Knight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. And they will continue to do so. Knight of Wands is an energy of pursuing by passion. This is not an energy that commits. This is not an energy that stays at the same place for a longer time. It's a very fleeting energy. So whoever you have on your mind when it comes to no contact, you may have no contact with them, but they may not care about that no contact. They're having contact everywhere else. Let me just make that very clear. Now question, would you want to have contact with such a person, such an energy? Okay, Pisces, let's see your work and career. What do we have for Pisces, please? We've got... Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And so happy that this came out for you. Firstly, we've got the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. The universe wants to fulfill a wish of yours. It's asking you to make a wish right now. Go ahead, take some time. You don't have to immediately. Take some time, come back, make your wish. The energy is there. Seven of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Pisces, a lot of you are coming from the place of emotions, by the way. A lot of you. And you may have got a little bit disorganized because we're talking about your work and career. You may need to collect yourself, calm yourself. You may need to put up a vision board. You may need to put up a chart, and you may need to actually highlight and prioritize yourself and focus on those things that matter to you right now. It can be 1, it can be 7, it can be 3. That depends on you. And because this is your work and career and you're being led by emotions, prioritizing things is very, very important, because otherwise you're going to be all over the place. For a lot of you, there's another message that I'm picking up is there is someone at work that has your attention. There's someone at work. But all in all, in terms of your work and career, you're spreading yourself very thin. You have an opportunity here to reorganize rather, and sit down with yourself and ask yourself, okay, tomorrow is Monday. What do I want to do on Monday? Then what do I want to do at 3 o'clock on Monday? What do I want to do 7 o'clock on Monday? Become very, very specific and particular so that your emotions don't guide you at work. We need to keep business and pleasure separate. That's the energy that I have for you. And that is what I have for... Whew. And now for my favorite part. This is your 11-11 alignment collective reading, and we're going to pick out a card from the Arcanum Tarot. Let's see what message wants to come out. Let's go. If you are watching this at 11:11, this is your alignment reading, and we're going to see what message wants to come out for you at this point of time. Whoever it is that you believe, whoever it is that you pray to, whatever your source, your divine is, think about them, think about yourself, and let the message come forward to you. And a message has flipped, fallen, and it wants to come out and show itself to you. And we've got the very beautiful Chariot. This is card number 7. This is Cancer energy. This is firstly universe's confirmation that you are on the right path wherever you are right now. For a lot of you, this is a very beautiful good news. You may be buying vehicles, you may be purchasing your very first luxury vehicle, who knows, but there are amazing things coming towards you. This is a golden moment. This is a golden opportunity for you. You are getting dressed. You are going for that job. You are getting your promotion. You are getting higher in ranks. You are upgrading. All amazing things are finding you in your brand new path. You know why? Because you chose to take this path. Chariot is always on its path, and so are you. This is your message from the universe, and this is universe's absolute nod and confirmation that you are doing absolutely fine. Go ahead and claim this energy, and make sure you write the time and you write 11:11 so that you make this seal, you make this pact with the universe that you and the universe are on the same page. That is what I have for you. Go ahead and claim the message. Thank you so much. Wow, that was such a beautiful energy. I got carried away, and that's what I have for all signs and all stars. I will see you another time. Till then, bye-bye.